Hello, Swiggo. Welcome to our first installment of the Weekly Buc of the 2019-2020 school year. I'm your host, Chris Cody, and alongside me is co-host Carson Colucci. So, Carson, what are you doing there, bud? Are you just gonna, chew your apple and not answer me? You're gonna answer me. You're just gonna keep being awkward? This seems a little familiar, actually.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, didn't you see Jack do something like this with B-Stand?
Oh, yeah. That was pretty funny. Maybe we should go take a look.
Hello, Thomas.
Sup?
That's a nice neck bracelet you have on.
Thank you. I'm a certified e-girl.
What's that?
I don't know.
What's an e-girl?
What's an e-girl? You're part of this interview now. What's an e-girl?
I don't know. I'm not one, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. All right. What? Do you want some?
Sure.
Walk with me. Get over. Come on. Get next to me. All right, Damien. It's gonna be a quick walk. Where should we take this interview?
Well, definitely not to a bed.
I didn't plan on it.
I didn't either.
Why'd you bring it up?
Are you a lefty?
Get out of this interview. Cameraman. Dude. Ticks are a real threat, apparently.
Yeah, I know. How many times have you been bit?
Once.
Why are you extending the
Oh, no way. Colin! What's up, Colin? How you doing?
I'm gonna get back to my group.
Got anything to say for the interview?
Yeah.
What? All right. That's Colin Dowling. Do you know him?
Well, see him all in the halls all the time.
Yeah, me too. He's my favorite person ever.
Yeah, he's not a bad person.
He's the best person. I don't appreciate your slander.
That's libel.
It's what?
That's libel.
I don't know what that means.
Another way of saying slander.
Oh, all right.
Wow, I can't believe our program director is an e-girl.
A certified e-girl. But it's pretty cool seeing her in her natural habitat.
Speaking of which, have you ever seen a wild Billabong? I mean, in its natural habitat.
What's a wild Billabong? Chris, why are you looking feverish? Are you okay, dude?
I'm fine. It's a real thing. I'm being honest with you. It's a real thing. Like, I'll prove to you it's a real thing. So let's send it over to Jack, Lucas, and Billy, and we'll see this wild Billabong in its natural habitat firsthand.
The wild Billabong, a frolicking and adventurous creature located in the Sahara Desert. The Billabong is one of a kind, it's its own species. With its lightning speed and inherited strength, my company has never been able to catch it. We've been trying for years. Every attempt has been unsuccessful. The Billabong is just, there's no dealing with the Billabong. It's a mind of its own, really. More on the Billabong. The average Billabong is about well, I don't know, 7.5 feet tall, towering over every other species in the Sahara Desert. It has only 2% body fat, weighing at 146 pounds, surprisingly. It's just so difficult to catch. I know many people have been trying for years and years. I just don't know how it could be possible with this massive creature. It's like an athletic freak.
Here we have the wild Billabong in its natural habitat. We've been trying to catch this beast for over 20 years. This will be our 689th attempt at catching the beast. Zoom in on it.
Me and my co-owner Jack Hall with another unsuccessful attempt at catching the wild Billabong. The Billabong brutally murdered our cameraman. That's why we have little footage of the incident.
Yeah, he brutally murdered him.
And when I say brutally murdered, I mean murdered brutally.
Doubted you.
Finally, thank you.
Doubted that you were capable of being this gullible.
It's a real thing. I will prove it to you firsthand. I'm gonna capture that thing, bring it in here, and show you.
Just like how I'm supposed to believe you're on the volleyball team.
I did. I'm on the volleyball team.
Then how come like every time I go to the games, you're never playing?
Okay, because I'm the girls' volleyball team water boy. I have multiple jobs, okay?
Water boy? For the girls team?
Yeah.
Water
I do whatever
boy.
I can do, man.
Dude,
Gotta feed the wife and
can't
kids.
believe you're a water boy.
Let's just send it over to Nick, who interviewed some of the girls' volleyball players to get to know them better.
Hello, I am Nick Babcock, one of the Daily Buc sportscasters, and today I'm here with one of the other girls' varsity volleyball team, Nicole Patpa. How are you doing today, Nicole?
I'm good. How are you, Nick?
Not so bad. Just have to ask you Hello, I am Nick Babcock, one of the Daily Buc sportscasters, and today I'm here with one of the other girls' varsity volleyball team, Nicole Patpa. How are you doing today, Nicole?
I'm good. How are you, Nick?
Not so bad. Just have to ask you a few questions for you. How long have you played volleyball for?
I have been playing volleyball just as long as Tori since 7th grade, and I will be continuing to play it throughout college as well.
Okay. Number 2, what is your favorite pastime?
My favorite pastime is probably hanging out with friends and playing beach volleyball in the summer.
Oh. How is your season doing so far?
It's a little rocky at times. I mean, we do have difficulty in certain areas and coming out strong in the beginning, but overall, I think we have a lot of potentials and we can go into sectionals and win it.
Cool. How do you mostly practice for volleyball?
In practice, it consists of like a lot of passing drills because that is a weak point. We can't seem to get it up to the setter far enough. So we do a lot of passing drills and serving drills, and now we're starting to work more overall of our gameplay and like how to play smart and how to hit in certain spots.
Last question. What is your favorite trick to do in volleyball?
My favorite trick, that has to be as an outside. I like running 32s because usually the blockers tend to come towards the pin to try to block me, and it's a lot easier to just get around them and to snap down at one of the corner spots.
Okay. Hello, I am Nick Babcock, one of the sportscasters of the Daily Buc here, and today I am here with one of the girls' varsity volleyball players, Victoria Tripp. How are you doing today, Tori?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Not so bad.
Nice.
Just have to ask you a few questions.
All right.
How long have you played volleyball for?
I played volleyball since 7th grade. I started as a middle, and I play a lot of club, so I'm playing year-round.
Number 2, what is your favorite pastime?
Favorite pastime is probably playing volleyball. I mean, I do play a lot of volleyball.
How is your season doing so far?
Season's going pretty well. We have our ups and downs, but I mean, overall, it's going pretty good.
How do you mostly practice for your games?
Practice consists of, we do a lot of passing to start the offense because you can't run an offense without passing, and a lot of serving as well because that's one of our weakest points.
What's your favorite trick to do in volleyball?
My favorite trick? It depends on what position I'm playing. If I'm playing outside, I like to get a hard line shot. It's harder to defend because defense isn't usually set up by the line. If I'm playing middle, it's probably got to be a one ball, nice and quick. Doesn't give the defense time to set up. The ball's down before they even know it.
I still can't believe you were a water boy. Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Yeah, whatever.
But volleyball is a big thing in Oswego, and it's one of the things that makes Oswego great.
I mean, I agree. One of my favorite places that I visited a lot this summer was the basketball courts that were added to Brightbeck. A lot of my friends and I went there constantly and, played some games and stuff. It's a great place.
Chris, you're trying to tell me that you played basketball this summer, but I know you do not have one sport bone in your body. That's why you don't play on the volleyball court. You can't play basketball either.
I'm just going to ignore that comment, but now let's send it over to Nicole, Mary, Eric, and Cole. Recently went down to different places around Oswego, so let's see what they found.
Here's a few places you can visit in Oswego. At Brightbeck, there is a lookout that shows the break wall, and it's a good spot to watch sunsets. Brightbeck also has new basketball courts in memory of Garrett Dunsmore. The new courts are a good spot to hang out and to stay active. Rudy's is a good place to go if you want good food and a good view. Being right next to the lake adds a good vibe while enjoying your food.
I really enjoyed that, and I think it shows some of Oswego's great qualities.
I mean, I agree with you, especially Porch Fest. It's great to see many people come together and enjoy a big event with one another,
Yeah, it is great to see our community all get together. That's all we have for this week's show. We hope you tune in next week for another edition of the Weekly Buc. Have a great week, Oswego.
You're watching W Buc Student Produced News.